So going to Mumbai, India, I had an idea of what to expect. I've read the stories, I've seen the Bollywood movies, but when we got there, I was still completely overwhelmed. The poverty and the pollution struck me hard, and I wondered, how could this ever change? How could we fix this? But then God showed me, Tim, this country's greatest need isn't for a better economy. It's not for cleaner air or cleaner water. It's not for a better law system. Their greatest need is God.
If I had to choose one specific thing that happened and where I saw God work the most is when we went to the Work with the Rooted Project, which is an organization that really just works with women who are in the sex trafficking industry, and they allow the women to come and just really have a place to relax when they're not working. And so we went there and kind of held a party for about 10 to 20 women, and we just kind of sat around and talked with them as much as we could.
God said, that His plan is for us to have eternal life, and eternal life is to know God. So one of the big things, and God really told me that I've always been service-based and always been doing service work. So for me, it was a big step to see that just how big salvation is needed and how big of a part that plays. You can be happy with nothing and know God.
I had the opportunity to talk to this woman named Tulsi, and it was just really awesome. Just talking to her and just her expressing my heart to me. I think the thing that got to me the most was hearing about it is one thing, but also talking to someone who is actually in the midst of it and actually having to do something like that to survive is just beyond me. And so at the very end, when we were getting ready to leave, she asked me to pray for her and asked me to ask my God if I could pray that her son would come home. And so that really touched me to see someone so hurt and in that kind of that situation where she couldn't really do anything to help herself. And so I would say I saw God the most there, because it is a country that there's 2% Christians, and so it's just a very dark place. But to see God through this woman, and for the Lord to really teach me a lot about myself through that situation, it made it a really awesome trip and a really awesome week.